You won't believe what just happened at Roland Garros. Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner launch French Open bids as Iga Swiatek seeks lift title. Rivals Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner start their French Open campaigns on Monday. Title rivals Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner start their French Open campaigns on Monday as three-time reigning champion Iga Swiatek hopes a return to Roland Garros can shake her out of a slump. Alcaraz beat Sinner in straight sets in the Italian Open final just over a week ago as the Italian world #1 returned from a 3-month doping ban. The Spaniard edged Sinner in 5 sets in the semi-finals at Roland Garros last year and believes the two-time reigning Australian Open champion will pose an even greater threat to his crown in Paris after brushing off the cobwebs in Rome. The level he has played in, Rome, is insane after 3 months without playing, without any tournament, said Alcaraz. I'm pretty sure he's going to be better and better. If he's winning in Roland Garros and he's going farther, I think much better he's going to feel. He's going to be a really dangerous player in Paris. First up for Alcaraz though is Italian qualifier Giulio Zeppieri, who replaced the injured Kei Nishikori in the draw. Sinner takes center stage in the night session against Frenchman Arthur Rinderknecht, who can expect to enjoy much of the support under the lights on court Philippe Chatrier. It is the first of 2 successive potential French opponents for Sinner, who could meet the retiring Richard Gasquet in the second round. Gasquet, 38, takes on another wild card, Terence Artmain, in his 22nd and final Roland Garros. It's definitely going to be different, Sinner said of the atmosphere that awaits in Paris after he received a warm welcome back in front of home fans in Italy. It was great after 3 months coming back making the final. It was my first big final on clay, which is not to underrate, because we worked a lot for that. But he warned against expecting too much at the French Open. There are no miracles. I need some time. Matches are different than practice sessions, said Sinner. There is a lot of room to improve. Sinner served a suspension for testing positive twice in March last year for traces of the banned anabolic steroid clostebol. Doping authorities accepted that it was the result of an accidental contamination involving his physio Swiatek reign under threat. Swiatek, like her idol Rafael Nadal, has proved almost untouchable at Roland Garros, where she holds a 35-2 win-loss record in 6 trips. But her struggle since the last of her for French Open titles is well documented and the Pole has gone almost a year without a trophy. She has dropped to 5th in the world ranking and has lost her aura of invincibility on the red dirt. However, her early exit from the Italian Open earlier this month has provided Swiatek more time to prepare for Paris, and she said she has used that time well. You know, right now, I felt like I had the most peaceful time to practice since the beginning of the season, Swiatek told AFP last week. It has been going great. And on a practice court, I feel really good. We were working on some details in my serve and my forehand. But overall, you know, it looks great. I just need to implement that during the matches. Swiatek kicks off her title defense against Slovakia's Rebeka Sramkova. 4-time Grand Slam winner Naomi Osaka, who had a match point against Swiatek in the second round at Roland Garros a year ago, has a tough opening match against 10th seed Paula Badosa. Australian Open champion Madison Keys plays Australian qualifier Doria Saville in round 1. Former Wimbledon winner Elena Rybakina also plays a qualifier in Argentina's Julia Rira. Stan Wawrinka, the 2015 French Open champion, is drawn against Britain's Jacob Fernley, while 2-time runner-up Casper Ruud faces Spanish qualifier Albert Ramos Vinolas. Holger Rune, the only man to beat Alcaraz on clay this year, goes up against Roberto Bautista Agut. 4th seed Taylor Fritz and 2021 finalist Stefanos Tsitsipas are also in action. Emma Raducanu is set for her first Roland Garros appearance since her 2022 debut, taking on China's Wang Xinyu.